Hi, Stacy here with BluebirdNeedlework.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday, May 30th, 2026. Although you're watching this in June, the first weekend or the first week in June. Um, I'm so glad that you joined me here. This video is on all things that are going on with my shop, BluebirdNeedlework.com. I do have another video, Bluebird Paper and Thread, that I release on most Saturdays that go over my personal stitching and my personal projects. So if you're interested in that, you can hop over and check that out. This week, I did a little bit of personal sewing. I finished up one project bag. I have one of these made for the store. I may or may not be making more out of this fabric just because I am thinking I want to use the fabric on another one of my projects, and I haven't decided which of the bigger cuts I'm going to use for the lining. I want to make one of those patchwork tote bags that use the charm packs, the 5-inch square pre-cuts. So I haven't decided if I'm going to use this on the inside or if it's going to be a trim on the outside. So until I make that decision and get that put together, this will probably be the only one for now in the shop. But here it is. Same on both sides. Peachy ribbon. Zipper. And then this is the lining. So by the time you see this, I should have it photographed and listed in the shop. Again, I only have one for now. I love it. It's so pretty. I love this fabric. It's really a nice, attractive fabric. I showed these in Bluebird Paper and Thread, but I'm going to show them here too. I spent time and I worked on the Lori Holt panel from not this past year, but the year before. I bought the panel at Primrose and because I wanted to try the bags, and I really enjoyed them. The only thing is it doesn't fit a chart this size in it, but it will fit like the tiny JBW or the smaller Primrose charts, so that's good. These are made out of decorator weight fabric. The instructions do not talk about a lining or interfacing, but I went ahead and did that. So all of mine have fleece interfacing and a lining. So I'm really pleased with how they turned out. They have the double zipper. And then I think this one's my favorite. I think it's the color palette. And then on the inside I did a green that coordinates, but it's bows. So that's what I did. And then if you watched my video on Saturday, you know that I got a Charlie horse in my Gluteus Maximus, and I have not been able to stand or sit still or do much of anything for the whole week, so or most of the week. So that's been a bummer, and I ran out of my fusible fleece. I could probably get a little bit done with what I have left, but not a lot. So I've ordered the fusible fleece. It should be here Monday. So if I can start sewing this week and my back is better, I will. Otherwise, it might be another week. We'll see. New things in the shop. My son's girlfriend wanted to know if I could get this chart. And I said, well, of course I can. And it's one that I've been wanting to stitch myself. I stitched season 1 a year of celebration. Honestly, I liked these better, and if I had seen this chart first, I would have probably stitched these instead of the others. The others are darling. I really like them. So I picked up a couple copies, couple for the shop, one for her, one for me. So I'm excited about that. I also picked up Julie D. Brown's portfolio. I think Content and Needlework or Kim, aren't you working on this? These are stitched on perforated paper. I don't know that I will be stitching on perforated paper. I might just stitch these on fabric. But what I love, of course, are the birds, and I love the borders. I think they're so pretty and so unique. So eventually I'll stitch this, but I picked up some for the shop. And then I picked up Anne Gott 1848. It was the house and the birds, actually. And the motifs in here are really fun as well. Anne Gott, work, age 16 in 1848, Jesus wept. So, cute. And then I picked up this one because the colors really spoke to me. I like the little girl, a summer garden sampler, needlework press. These are all needlework press, except for this a year of celebrations. The colors, the greens are so pretty and nice and soft. Yeah. And then the little ducks and dogs, the robin birds. It's just really cute. Bee skeps. Oh. Okay, how funny is that? I thought these were little girls. They're bee skeps. It's a square piece measuring 14.5 by 14.5. And this was stitched on well, if you do 40 count, it'll be 7.25 by 8.8. So it's not quite square, but it's gorgeous nonetheless. So those are new charts. I think I have some hands-on design coming this week. I have Crochetta Gogo coming this week. I'm very excited. Really cute. I just love her stuff. So I've got stuff a little bit for almost every season. I think I left out spring and Easter. I'll include that later with one of my future orders. But I bought a couple of Christmas samplers, a couple of like fall and autumn and Halloween, and of course patriotic, summer. Really excited to get those in. Those should be coming in soon. And Primrose Cottage, I don't think I have any Primrose Cottage coming. I'm not sure. Also, Classic Colorworks, I did place another order for the Classic Colorworks, and I actually called them because I wasn't sure how they operate. when things are out of stock. I know with other distributors, they just send it to you and charge your card. Another one emails me and says, can I send it? So that at least they ask permission, is it still okay? This distributor does not. I have to place an order again. So for the colors that I was missing, I went ahead and placed an order, and most of them came in, but I'm still missing a few, like I think honeycomb I'm missing, Caribbean I'm missing, old money I think I'm missing, but some of the others were filled in. So those should be posted in the shop by the time this video goes live. If they're not, then it will be sometime in the future. I also wanted to chat a little bit about these scissors. I'm sure you've seen them. I love the heart. I had to do quite a bit of frogging yesterday. Quite a bit. I was not excited about it. But let me tell you, I pulled these scissors out because I wanted to get a super sharp tip. And these have a really sharp tip. One side more so than the others. And it really made getting under the stitches and only the stitches very, very easy, so that you could just snip them. And they close all the way to the tip, so you don't have to get your scissors in there too far. You can just stick the tip in and snip. And so I just wanted to point that out. They do feel a little awkward on your fingers because of the heart shape, but you're not cutting anything big with this, right? So it doesn't matter. And actually, once I started using them, I didn't really even notice it. But I wanted to point out that I do have these scissors. If you are curious, I can't remember the price. I'll put the price, I'll look it up, and I'll put the price down here too, so you can see it. I have a few colors. I think I have a aqua, a pink, this purple, maybe a lavender. I have 4 or 5 colors. So if you're curious, if you're looking for a nice, reasonably priced scissors, this might be, with a really fine point, this might be a good one to try. Okay. I get comments on my bag charms that I make for myself quite a bit. So I decided that I was going to make some and see how they did in the shop. And so that's what I'm doing. So I made some like this. Patriotic. And I made some like this. Now I think with this one I will be adding a little bit more to it. I'm going to start off with very limited quantities on these. See how they do. I'm working on a birthday one. Maybe it's in here. Yeah. I'm not very far on it, but I'm working on a birthday one. I like the birthday ones because it helps for me to look at the charm and know that this is a birthday sow or birthday piece that I'm working on. So it'll be longer. So I'm working on that. So those will be going up in the shop as well. Right now, the price point, I'm thinking between 8 to 15 or 8 to 12, depending on the design and what is included or what is on the chain. So be looking for that. I am waiting for backer cards to come back, but I'm not going to wait to post these until those are ready. When these are ready to go, I'm just going to list them, and then the ones in the future will be on a really cute backer card, so they'll, you know, have a nice presentation rather than just dumping them into like a, right now I'm planning on putting them into a little organza bag, but the others, it'll be, you know, packaged really nicely, a little bit more protected, but I'm not going to wait for those to come in. So I think that is it. Short videos. Yeah. I don't think, oh no, that's not it. Oh my gosh. Let's do the giveaway. I was going to, I did a giveaway for a project bag and a matching accessory pouch in the strawberry on the gingham fabric. So I picked a winner. We did 2 weeks on this one with the code word strawberry. And my winner is, and I'll put it here because I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce your name properly, at Linda Spadaccino 3229. So Linda, if you are watching, please email me your mailing address, and I will get this in the mail for you. My email is in the description box below. So congratulations. I hope you enjoy them. Okay, I think that's it. The goals for this week: as soon as my fleece comes in, I will start working on project bags again. I do have some from the last grouping of fabrics where I have some things that are still cut out that I have not sewn together. I will do that. Then I will move on to a couple of new fabrics. I think I've got a couple of fabrics from my stash that I'm gonna maybe make up because it's small cuts. So I'll do that, and we will just kind of keep working on it so that I can have a regular inventory and fresh inventory in the shop more frequently than not. So I think that is it for me. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Be sure to share the video, like the video, comment on the video. I read the comments, love to read the comments. Helps our channel grow. If you get a moment, please check out the store, bluebirdneedlework.com. I am really excited that it's up and it's running. It's fun. And so I hope that you enjoy it. If there's something in the store that you don't see, that you would like to see, please shoot me an email and I will do my best to place an order for it. I think the next floss line that I have, Weeks Dye Works and Classic Color Works, I think I'm going to order a few of the Gentle Arts and or DMC. I am on a budget, and to order a box of all of the DMC colors, it's a lot. So I might wait a little bit more, or I might go really with just some colors that I know we use often. With a lot of the projects, I might just order those to start and then add to it a little bit, maybe each month. We'll see. But that's kind of my thought with floss, is to start with the Gentle Arts and add a few DMC, or maybe the other way around. Not sure. I'm working on it. All right. Until next time, I hope you have a great week and happy stitching. Bye.